Liliana Tavares. I'm a realtor with Keller Williams Southwest. I joined Premier Turbo Team through Mac McChesney, who is a loan officer here. He invited me. I spoke with the owner, Sam, who's very knowledgeable and did a great job explaining the business model and the goal for Premier Turbo Team. I decided it wasn't a big initial investment to begin with, so why not? Why not take that leap of faith? And I've actually already made it back ×2, I believe, maybe even more. So it's definitely a leap of faith that has paid off for me, and I hope that you decide to own your future if it's a good fit for you and take that leap of faith as well.
Hi, everybody. My name is Matt Middlestat. I'm the Director of Growth of Premier Turbo Team. Thank you so much for joining us today to learn about this opportunity for the agents. I'm going to give you just a little background about me. I've been in real estate for about 17 years. I run a real estate team out of the Austin, Texas area that covers Austin and San Antonio. And like I said, I've been in the business for about 17 years, and I just love real estate. But I also have a passion helping agents grow and helping them earn more money per transaction. And so as the Director of Growth of Premier Turbo Team, it's my job to help you own your future. I'm going to give you a little bit of a backstory on Premier Turbo Team and kind of how it was born. It was born back in 2018. There was a gentleman named Sam Trantham, and Sam had been in the mortgage business for about 22 years. He's going on 23 years in the mortgage business now. And he basically realized, he had the mindset that, everything starts and stops with the agent, because the relationships over the 22 years of him being in business had only been built through the relationships he had built with agents. And the only reason that he was successful was because the agents were the ones that gave him business to be successful, and it was a partnership. And so he realized that, and he wanted to be able to give back something to the agents, but he knew that it had to meet the RESPA guidelines. And so he got to work on that. And back in 2018, he hired some lawyers, and the lawyers worked with the RESPA attorneys, and it took him about 12 months to figure out a way to comply with the RESPA guidelines. And the way he figured it out and they came together was he had to set up two entities. One entity was a mortgage company, which is Turbo Mortgage. The other entity was a franchise that the agents owned. It's agent owned, and that's Premier Turbo Team. And so our slogan at Premier Turbo Team is for you, the agents, to own your future. We're the nation's only agent-owned mortgage support franchise. I'm going to get into the presentation here, but these are the things that we're going to go over today. We're going to talk about the RESPA guidelines. Who is Premier Turbo Team? What are the benefits of ownership? How do I earn revenue? Who is the franchise's lender? How do I become successful? And if it makes sense, we're going to ask you to join the team. Now, after becoming a member owner, owners receive all the company documents, including the legal documents that explain the way that the company operates within RESPA. Premier Turbo Team Franchise Company was founded in Lakeway, Texas, just west of Austin. We started in Texas, and agents, we grew it rapidly here in the state of Texas. And after high demand from other agents in other states, we are now expanding nationwide. Premier Turbo Team is a marketing company for mortgage support lead generation company as well. The nation's only agent-owned mortgage support franchise. It's very important to understand that you, as the agent, you own a marketing company and a lead generation company called Premier Turbo Team. It is not a lender, but the franchise does have a lender that supports the franchise, which is Turbo Mortgage. Now listen, agent member owners, we own 49% interest of the franchise. The franchisee company owns 51% interest. Member owners can receive revenue share monthly from the franchise for referrals, among other benefits that you get as a franchise owner. Now listen, there's 3 ways that you can earn revenue. And those 3 ways are really put out this way simply. Number 1, your buyer referrals that you send through your franchise is a marketing service. Number two, any agent that you share the opportunity with to join the franchise and help them own their future, any deal that they send through their franchise, you will also gain revenue that way. Now, also, the third and final way that I got most excited about was actually refinances. And why did I get excited about it? Well, I've been in the business a while. I've helped a lot of customers with the American dream, which is owning a home, either selling or buying. And what my franchise does for me now is they give me a HubSpot CRM. Okay, that's what I get as an owner with the franchise. And I'm able to upload all of my past clients that I've closed a home on. You know, the clients that you follow up with and you try to stay in touch with, that you're trying to get referrals out of. Well, guess what? Here's an added feature to that. You're going to have a HubSpot CRM, and you can upload all of your past buyers into the franchise's HubSpot CRM. And guess what? You have a lead generation team that works for you. And behind the scenes, they're following up with those past buyers, and they're marketing to them to try to save them money on their mortgages and do a refinance. If they get a refinance, guess what? You get paid the same as if you were bringing a new buyer referral through your franchise. So those are the three ways to earn revenue with your franchise. Now let's talk about the team building part of the business. Member owners can build their teams from other agents from any real estate brokerage in the nation. You can earn revenue share from your 4 share lines. So there's 4 share lines, and I'll go over that here in a second in a revenue share calculator so you understand that a little bit more. But here's the beautiful part about this. Let's say you bring in John Smith, and John Smith is in the franchise. He's utilizing his franchise, sending his buyer referrals. You're making revenue. He's making revenue. And let's say John Smith, for some reason, decides to go over to XYZ broker, leave his brokerage. Well, guess what? Your franchise is not a brokerage. So John Smith stays with the franchise. He stays in your share line. And John Smith can switch to 5 different brokerages, and you never lose your share line because it doesn't follow their brokerage. It follows their license number. All right. Now, founding member owners can become vested just after 3 years in the franchise. What that means is that if you're close to retirement, or let's say you've built a big enough share line and you just decide that, you know, whatever that number is that you're making a month off your share lines, and you want to just kind of set off into the sunset and not hold your real estate license anymore, you can after retirement as well. And you can still get paid on your share lines as long as you're still paying your yearly ownership to the franchise. Now, before I go over the Back to You program, which is one of my favorite programs, I'm going to share with you the revenue share calculator. So give me 1 second to pull that up. All right. Everybody can see my revenue share calculator here. So I want you to focus on the front line right here. This is you as the franchise owner. You're sending your buyer referrals directly through your franchise as a marketing service. And every deal that goes through your franchise, you're making $500 referral fee back. Now, let's just go ahead and just run some numbers here. Let's say that you close 15 transactions a year. Because you're a franchise owner, you're going to make $500 per deal. That can also include your refinances as well. So that's a total of $7,500 extra in incremental income that you're going to earn every single time that you bring in one deal is $500, and those are going to add up. That's $7,500 extra incremental income. Now, let's talk about the team building. So you're going to see your share lines here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's talk about share line 1. Let's say that you know 10 agents that you think would like to utilize this in their business. Those 10 agents, okay, all you have to do is connect them with me as the director of growth. I'll do the presentation for you, or you can send them to a webinar like this. Those 10 agents decide to utilize this in their business and own their future. And let's say that those 10 agents do 12 deals a year. Let's say they're not as good as you. All right. You're making $175 on your share line 1. So now you've made an extra $21,000 in incremental income. So based on your production plus your team's production, now you're making $28,500. Now, here's what we do know is we do know that these 10 agents know at least 5 agents. And so we help these 10 agents get 5 agents and show them the opportunity. When those 10 agents and those 5 agents out of those 10 agents each join the franchise, well, that puts another 50 agents on your share line too. Now, let's say that they do a total of 12 deals as well. Now, share line 2, as you can see here, you're getting paid $100 per transaction. So that's 50 agents each doing 12 deals a year on your share line 2, which was really easy to get because we only got 5 agents out of each of the 10 agents above to basically help those member owners build their share lines. Now you're making $60,000 in incremental income. So now your total share, including your production, is $88,500. Now, share lines 3 and 4, you're never going to know those people, but that's these people bringing in some people, these people bringing in some people, and so on. But on share lines 3, you're getting paid $50 per deal. Share lines 4 is $25 per deal. Now, let's say you're on this call right now and you're like, Matt, well, I know more than 10 agents. Let's just say that you were to bring 20 agents to the opportunity and have them own their future. And we did the same numbers here, 20 agents on your front line doing 12 deals a year. We bring in 5 agents out of each one of those 20 agents. That's 100 agents on your share line 2. Now your total amount that you're making total shares, $169,500. Now, I think you guys could agree that that type of income, you could do a lot of things with it. And when I say that type of income, I mean passive income. That doesn't mean opening doors. That's passive income that you can put back into your real estate business. You can put back into investments that can make you and help you scale your business even further. So that's the revenue share calculator. I'm going to stop my share here, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back over here and I am going to show you the Back to You program. This program I get super, super excited about. So let me just pull that up real quick. All right, so the Back to You program. Now, this program here is one that I get really excited about because this is something that you can actually increase your business with. So the Back to You program works like this. When you close and fund 12 deals through your franchise, your first 12 deals. Now, listen, this is either your production or your team's production. You're going to get one approved buyer back to you in your local market that you're ready to go out and show houses to and get under contract. They're fully approved. Now, when you hit this echelon of the first 12 deals, a couple things happen. Number one, you have the option to go and get another deal at a 20% referral rate, and you don't have to wait for the next 12 deals to get another deal back. So you can go and say, hey, I want to go ahead and get another deal, add another deal for the month. And then once you close that deal, you can go back to your franchise and get another deal at a 20% referral. Now, here's the beautiful part. Most agents in our industry, when they send you a referral, they're going to charge you 25%. That's usually kind of the standard, right? This is a 20% to get a free approved buyer, and all you're doing is paying a 20% referral fee. Now, remember, your first 12 deals, you get one back, and it's free. Then the next 12 deals after that, it's a 20% referral fee, or you can go and get you one, and you don't have to wait for the next 12 deals. And then after you close that one, you can go get another one. Think about adding to your pipeline what that does for you. Because remember, your franchise is a lead generation and marketing company. So they're always lead genning and getting buyers approved. So that's the Back to You program. Got really excited about that when I first saw the presentation. And hopefully you're getting excited about it as well. Now, some exciting news here. We are all across America. With our preferred lender partnership with American Financial Network, we have expanded with national coverage in all 50 states. Earn from all 50 states. You can earn from other states' agents that refer from your team's share line. So if you work the team building aspect and you know other agents in other states, you can connect them with me. I can do the presentation. If they decide to utilize this in their business, guess what? When they close a transaction through their franchise, you're getting revenue. So you're not just in one area. You have all over the United States of America. Now, We were really excited to launch this. We just launched it, and we hope you're excited about it as well. Now, let's talk about the mortgage company, because to be honest, if the mortgage company can't close our deals as agents, then nothing else matters, right? And they can't take care of our customers. When I first saw this presentation, I said, hey, I've got to join the franchise to see if everything that they told me, all the I's are dotted and T's are crossed. So I jumped right in and I sent a few deals over. And let me tell you, I've been super, super excited about the transparency and the communication. Those two words there, transparency and communication, have been at the highest level that I've ever seen in the last 17 years. So Turbo Wholesale Lenders, they're licensed in all 50 states, and they were founded in 2001, including Washington, D.C. and Puerto Rico, $13.3 billion funded in 2020, direct lender to over 50 correspondent banks, direct seller to Fannie, Freddie, and Ginnie, over 87 residential broker outlets, including construction to perm, no income verified assets. They have 170 states and national down payment assistance programs. Additionally, we have many commercial and private money relationships for land loans, commercial transaction, hard money loans, you name it. They have a program for your buyer. They do conventional loans. They do Freddie and Fannie, FHA, self-employment loans, VA loans. Our founder is actually a veteran himself, Sam Trantham. USDA loans, jumbo loans, T-Shack, down payment assistance, manufactured home loans. Just this week, they announced that they can do manufactured home single wides. So if you've ever done a manufactured home, most banks won't do single wide land homes. They do those. They have foreign and national. We have processors that speak Spanish for your Spanish clients, 100% financing. They have federal student loan forgiveness programs. They do hard money loans for your investors. I mean, they just have a program for everybody. And the service has been phenomenal. And I'm going to show you some things here in a minute so that you can kind of see that. But let me tell you about the Success Program. So again, this is about the agents, because the reality is everything starts and stops with us. If you think about it, if we don't help a buyer buy a home or help a seller sell a home, guess who doesn't have a job? The mortgage company doesn't have a job. The title company doesn't have a job. The home warranty companies don't have a business. Home Depot and Lowe's, they probably aren't even in business if real estate agents weren't around. It's just the reality. Everything starts and stops with us. Not to mention the money that's created when a buyer buys a home, the money that's put back into the economy, it all starts with us. So Sam, the founder, knew that it had to be all about the agents. And if you look around the industry, you'll find out that the most successful companies out there are all about you and us. I'm an agent as well. And if you look at some of these companies that have tried to take us out of the picture, well, guess what? They're failing. And I'm not going to mention names, but you probably know. So this Success Program is about you. When you first join the franchise, you join a family. It's our culture. You join a community that backs you. You're going to get a quick start video on demand. It's going to tell you a little bit more about how to utilize your franchise. You're going to get, after you're done with that 15-minute video, you're going to be able to have a one-on-one introduction meeting with our executive vice president. His name's Justin Smith. And he's going to go over and tell you how to utilize your franchise. He's going to talk to you about the team building and revenue share if you have any more questions on that. Then he's going to talk to you about the referral process. How do you refer a buyer through your franchise? Then he's going to set up a marketing plan with you, a business plan, And then what we found out is, listen, agents don't have any retirement set up. I know real estate agents that have been in this business for 30 years, and they are still opening the next door or doing this because they don't have any retirement set up. I don't want to be 90 years old on a walker unlocking a lockbox. I don't want to be tied to the lockbox. I want to help people with their dreams, but I want to make sure that, hey, I live a life too. So we brought an investment specialist on site, which is a wealth management guy. And if you want to have a conversation because you're an owner, you can have a conversation with him to put this incremental income into some investments. Totally up to you. It can talk to him or you can put it in your bank account, whatever you want to do. And then last but not least, you're going to get a call from me. Like I said, I'm the director of growth. It's going to be a team growth call. And I'm going to have a conversation with you and say, hey, how can I help you own your future? What can I do for you to help you build your share lines? That's what my job is. I don't know many companies out there that have somebody like me that's there that is going to answer your call at 9 or 10 o'clock at night to be connected with an agent to tell the opportunity with. You focus on selling real estate. You let me handle the rest of sharing the opportunity. You just be the connector. We're invested in you because you, the agent, is the most important person in the real estate industry. And we know that, and we take it to heart. And it doesn't go unnoticed once you join the franchise as an owner. You're treated differently. Now, let's talk about what is all this going to cost me, the agent? Well, it's not a cost. It's an investment in yourself. So this total investment is $500 a year. When you join the franchise, the following year, you'll get an email that says, would you like to continue your ownership? And you'll pay it again. There's no other fees. There's no franchise fees. There's no minimum production. There's nothing. It's a $500 investment in yourself a year to own your franchise. You're not changing anything else in your business. You're just giving yourself an opportunity to earn more revenue on something you're already doing right now. Now, listen, we totally understand that you don't know us and we don't know you, and we have to build a relationship. So what we do is we have a 90-day guaranteed test drive, hence the turbo, right? We're going to give you a test drive, and you're going to join the franchise. You're going to send a few deals in, see how your relationship is with your loan officer, see how we do business. And at the end of the 90 days, if you feel that this isn't right for your business for some reason, then we'll buy back your investment dollar for dollar. All right? Now, down below here, there is a QR code. If you take a picture of that QR code, what it'll do is pull up the member sign up. And if you decide that you want to own your future and join our franchise and make it your franchise, then click that QR code, and whoever brought you today to this webinar, you'll fill out their name, their license number, and then you'll fill in your information, name, phone number, email address, your license number, and then what you'll do is make the payment of $500, and then you'll start the onboarding process. And that's basically the presentation. So I'm going to go ahead and stop my share, and we're going to open it up for any questions in the chat box. Thanks so much for joining us today. And again, I look forward to working with you and helping you own your future.
All right, so at this point in this webinar, we're going to open up the chat rooms to see if there's any questions. We're streaming on YouTube and Facebook. So any questions, please let us know, and we will answer them accordingly.
Thank you so much, Justin. So we've got a question here that says, why haven't I heard of this opportunity before? It's a great question. And my answer to that is I'm going to go back to the founder, Sam Trantham. Nobody ever tried to figure out this for the agent because they didn't have to. But Sam, he had the mindset that he wanted to be able to give back to the agents because he knew that everything he had was because of the agents. So he got to work and figured out a way to give back to us agents. Got another question here. How soon can I start earning revenue? You can earn revenue right away when you send your buyer referrals through your franchise. And when they close and fund, you can start earning revenue that way. The other way is any agents that you share this opportunity with and connect them with me. You don't have to do anything differently, but just connect them with me. I'll do the presentation for them. And when they start sending their deals through their franchise, then you'll earn revenue that way as well. Another great question that just came up. Where are agents located? Well, we are now nationwide, and so we have agents in Alaska, Florida, Texas, Ohio, New Jersey, Pennsylvania. This is just a few agents that have joined the franchise just recently, and we're expanding in other states as the word gets out.
Looks like we just got someone signed up. Fantastic.
Okay, fantastic. That's fantastic. That's awesome.
All right,
well, I'm excited to help them own their future.
All right, we're still fielding a couple more questions.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, another question that just came in. Where do I send my buyers to start their loan? That's a fantastic question. It's really simple. You send them through their franchise that they own, the member owner. You send it through the franchise as a marketing service, and we show you how to do that in the onboarding process. And then you'll be assigned a loan officer, and that loan officer will reach out to your buyer and do all the stuff that they do when they, do a loan application. Another question that just came in, are my clients or myself passed around to different loan officers? No, not at all. You'll be assigned a loan officer. You'll be able to build a relationship with that loan officer, just like you have before in the past, except for now you have a franchise model that you didn't have in the past, and you'll be able to send your buyers through there, and your loan officer will be reaching out to your buyers, and you'll be getting revenue back because you have a franchise model.
Matt, we got some great news. We just got another sign up. Fantastic.
That is fantastic. Super excited. I mean, the reality is 9 out of 10 realtors that see this, they go ahead and invest in themselves because it just makes sense on a basic level. How much does it cost? So to join it, I like to say that it doesn't cost you anything. It's really an investment. Okay. There's a difference between a cost and an investment. The investment in yourself yearly is $500, and that works on a calendar year. So if you joined today, just like the 2 members joined today, if you join on November 9th of 2021, then November 9th of 2022, you'll get an email asking if you'd like to continue your ownership in your franchise. Next question that came in is, can I start to build my team right away, and how do I do that? It's a fantastic question, and it's really simple. All you have to do is be a connector. Us as agents, we meet agents all the time. We know agents through social media. We know agents through transactions. All you have to do, and we help you with it, all you have to do is say, hey, I've got an opportunity I'd like you to take a look at that can help you earn more money per transaction. I'd like to introduce you to a gentleman named Matt Mittelstadt. He's a top agent, and he showed me this opportunity. You have 15 minutes for a Zoom. Then you connect them with me. You can put them on a text message. You can put them on an email, however it is. And then I do the presentation for them, answer their questions. And when they decide to invest in themselves with the franchise, I put them into your share line.
Matt, we got another sign up, man. All right.
Oh my goodness. That is awesome. Super, super excited. We are just totally blessed to be able to help all these agents grow. And now us being nationwide, we're fielding calls all day long from different states of agents that are just super excited about this opportunity. So that's awesome. Great to hear.
All right. I'm looking at the chat. It's been kind of quiet.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and end this webinar. We want to say thanks to everyone that signed up. And Matt, I'll let you do the sign off, brother.
Yeah, thank you guys again for joining us. Remember, we do these webinars every week, and on Tuesdays we do it at 4 p.m. and that's Central Standard Time. And then on Thursdays we do it at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. We look forward to seeing you, and again, we look forward to helping you own your future. Thanks so much, and y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day.